What is happening, guys? Han Yellow, nurse sneaker video, man, and today I got the KD11s in the black, white, and racer blue colorway. This is a size 9. First off, let's go into the details of the shoe, man, then I'll get into sizing and comfortability and the on foot and all that. If you haven't already watched my unboxing video of these, go ahead and check that out. I'll have like a little card or something linked to it up here right about now. But yeah, man, the shoe is a very comfortable shoe. It has very like small details that if you weren't paying attention, you miss them. For example, KD right there in the midsole. In the, I believe that's just, oh actually that's just it, like the outrigger portion of the React material, which is on the other side. You can see that. So it has that. Two different kinds of cushions on here, man. On the bottom as well, it says, let's see here, I couldn't read it off the camera. It says KD11 cushioning system, full length Nike Zoom Air, and Nike React midsole foam. So it has that React foam right there that, you know, it kind of showcases it above the midsole there. And the midsole is translucent, and that's the racer blue portion. It's actually a really nice color. I like it. It's sticky. I haven't had the chance to actually put it to the test, but just having it on the court, it is very sticky, man. It kind of reminds me of like the Kobe 11s. Those shoes stick like no other. I don't know if these stick as well because the Kobe's, if you watch my other videos, the Kobe's stick really, really good, and I even went as far as saying they stick too good because I found myself a lot of times the shoe would stop, but I wouldn't. If you're doing a lot of like really hard cuts or like, you know, things in that nature, the shoe stops perfect, like on a dime. It's just like your body doesn't stop. That could be a problem, you know. But moving on, man, you got the embroidered or stitched on swoosh right there, which is really nice. I like that stitch and not printed on. Same with the KD logo on the other side. Stitch, not printed on, and then you got this little button right there. It says 11 in Roman numerals. Hopefully you can see that. Nice touch there. And then, of course, Nike always overdoes their logo, and you got the printed on Nike swoosh right there. Yeah, the shoe fits. So this portion kind of reminds me of an Adidas shoe, like an Ultra Boost or something. I don't remember exactly, but like that sock like pattern thing kind of just reminds me of like Adidas shoe. You got 35 right there, Roman numerals on the pull tab. Real nice subtle like details to this, man. It's nice. I like it. The Flyknit upper is really nice. It's just the entire upper is basically Flyknit. I don't think there's a portion that's not Flyknit. I'm sure there's Flyknit under this, but it just has a heel cap sewn over it. The heel cap works really well. It's not like super hard, but it works perfectly. And this is major key right here. This heel tab, major key, because when you first put the shoes on, it is hard as hell to get these shoes on and off. But after you put them on and take them off a few times, 2 or 3 times, it gets easier. But that first time, it is hard as hell to get them on, man. It's real tight, and this comes into play every time. You just gotta pull this, put your foot in, and then put your foot on the ground, and then kind of just pull this over your heel kind of thing. You know, you don't want to pull too hard because, you know, it might rip. And it's actually reinforced. Got this little rubber thing or plastic thing. Listen. Yeah, got that little reinforcement right there just for like durability. But yeah, overall, shoes real comfortable, man. Got full length zoom as it reads on the bottom there. Of course, there's another switch there. I forgot to mention that. Full length zoom and the React both work really well together. With the full length zoom, I can actually kind of see it here. You can see, yeah, I can see it. It actually cuts off right about here, and that's very similar to the other KDs. I think KD 8 and KD 9s or 10, I forget. I think all of them have the same similar design or full length zoom design, but they cut off right about here, and when you're walking, you can feel the cutoff, like it literally just falls off. This is a little more gradual than I think the 10s. I keep saying 10. Is it 9, 8? I don't know, man. These are 8. It's not 10s. It's either 8 or 9, I think. Maybe the 10s. But yeah, it's a little more grounded, but you can totally feel when you're walking. When you get to your toe, you can totally feel where the air kind of cuts off, because it kind of just rocks. Like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it does not affect the performance of the shoes whatsoever. Still perform really well, man. I just wore them to shoot around in the court and whatnot. And of course, I forgot to mention this in my unboxing as well. You got black fly wire there. And since it's black, it kind of blends in with the whole like Flyknit upper, and which is why I forgot. I almost forgot again. And you got these thick ass rope laces. They're cool looking. They match the shoe, obviously, because they're black and white. But the problem with these rope laces, especially like really large ones, I always find them getting undone, and you have to double knot them. Which then, with these huge thick laces, it actually becomes really bulky looking, like the knot gets pretty fat. But you know, you do what you gotta do, man. They do come undone very easily if you don't double knot them. Is my experience with these and other shoes that are, you know, that have similar lacing or laces. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm gonna go to the on foot, because I've been talking a lot. Go to on foot, and then we'll come back talk about comfortability and sizing. Alright guys, so that was the on foot, man. Really clean shoe. I like these a lot. I'm sure the upper will wear over time, especially if you're really aggressive, if you're playing really like aggressive pickup games, or you know, you're in a league or whatever. As people step on it, being that this is white, if you know, not everyone has court only shoes, so these are definitely gonna get, you know, dirty. They're gonna turn brown, turn black, whatever. But durability, these, I mean, I don't see this ripping because it actually feels really durable. It's not, up here it's a little thinner, but right here it's like more reinforced. It's you hear that? This is a lot softer. This is more like you can move it easier rather than this. It's reinforced. They thought about that, you know, getting your toes stepped on and all that. So I mean, over time I think it'll rip, like it'll start tearing away, but by that time you probably throw the shoes away, because I just don't think that's gonna happen prematurely. And sizing, these are size 9. They fit, although they do fit a little tight in the forefoot here on the sides, but the length works. It's basically a perfect fit. I think I got like a 1/4 inch left in the foot there, but if it's too tight around here, I'm pretty sure I can go up to 9.5 and be fine. But if it's too tight right here, I mean, I would go with, like, I would say it's true to size. If you wear 9.5, get a 9.5. You could do a 9, but you're risking the width not fitting you. And I have fairly narrow feet too, and they're a little tight. I just don't know if they're gonna get loose over time, because this is pretty tightly woven right here. It's still part of that reinforced toe box thing there, and you kind of see where it cuts off. Like there's a separation where the knitting actually changed. You can kind of see that right here. Yeah, it's hard to do this while I'm looking at the camera and then, you know, trying to right there. So you can see the cut off there, and also the same on the other side too. Just right there. You can kind of see where it kind of curves and just cuts off. But overall, man, I'm gonna say recommend this shoe just like all the other KDs. Very solid shoe. At $150, that's not too bad, but KDs are going up in price over the years. Like $150 is still very reasonable compared to like a lot of the Jordans. The Jordans that you play, not the retro Jordans. But you know, real cool shoe, man. Definitely add it to your collection, add it to your rotation. Worth playing in, I say, even though I wasn't able to test it out, you know, for that long. For what I did do with it, it seems to get the job done. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, comments, leave below, subscribe for more videos, and as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thanks for watching.